10 Things You Missed in the Weeknd Call Out My Name official music video.
The big question. Did you keep the hair? Did you keep it?
Yeah, I did keep it.
You did keep it?
Yeah.
The Weeknd unveiled the new video for Call Out My Name. The track appears on the musical star's next 6-track release, My Dear Melancholy. The visual opens with the Weeknd on an empty city street. The scene takes an unexpected turn when a flock of black birds burst from his mouth as he begins to belt the song's hook. From throwing up bats to wandering through a desert on fire, all clad in black to give the impression that all of this is very serious. The Weeknd is perfectly ready to be the next Batman. Either way, there are a lot of hidden things within this music video and the lyrics of the song that you all probably missed. Be sure to watch the whole video as you are not going to want to miss out on what we have today. Also, leave a like and subscribe to King Trending to show your support. That being said, let's get right into the list. Number 10. Selena Gomez. As many fans of The Weeknd have been watching the visuals and listening to the new hit release, there has been speculation that the song is about Weeknd's ex, Selena Gomez. If you recall, the two broke up last year, and not long afterwards, she was seen hanging out with her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber. The Weeknd's new song seems to be about a woman he was in love with, who ended up breaking his heart by unexpectedly ending their relationship. Fans allude that it details the former pair's split, being that there seem to be a lot of coincidences from their relationship in the lyrics, such as Gomez's battle with lupus. During their time together, she underwent a kidney transplant, which led to Abel skipping his MTV VMAs performance. Many fans are sure that the song is about the female pop star, as at one point the Weeknd croons that he almost cut a piece of myself for your life, which could mean that he almost donated his kidney to her, instead of her friend Francia Risa. But while these may be more obvious references, there are actually some hidden messages that further this idea of Selena Gomez inside the music video. So continue watching as we uncover the rest. Number 9. Towards the beginning of the song, when the Weeknd starts to sing the chorus, a strange scene appears out of nowhere. Many people were left confused as to what this could mean. If you missed it, as Abel sings the lines, "Call out my name," on the word name, a bunch of bats come flying out of his throat. Definitely one of the weirdest things I've seen. However, this scene actually has very important meaning and may symbolize Weeknd and Selena's relationship. Bats tend to symbolize darkness and the passing of people. So perhaps this may be a way for Weeknd to get to his fans that he is singing about the death of he and Selena's relationship. It's very interesting that he included this visual right when he sings the word name, which is the main topic of the song. This is just one of many hidden references you missed in this music video. So be sure to watch this entire video as we cover all of these and you can be on your way to knowing the full story behind the visual. Number 8. Going along with the previous thing on the list, this next one comes from the multiple crazy scenes where the Weeknd added a lot of graphic effects to them. Many fans were wondering who actually edited these scenes. How did they make it so dark and perfect when the bats come out of his throat? The visual is created by VFX artists, who Weeknd mentioned in the video named The Mill, David Lawson and Becky Porter. Each of these people played an important role in creating the video for Weeknd, and in my opinion, they did it very well. It's not common that we see 3 different editors or VFX artists working on one music video, but in this case, Weeknd wanted to go over the top and get the best visual he could. While we know that Weeknd is the head of the show for the video, we do have to give credit to those who edited it so well. That's why we shared this fact with you all, and also I'm sure many of you didn't know that one, so leave a like for that. Number 7. Back to Selena's reference in the music video. Shortly after the Weeknd is spotted singing in front of a blank screen in a movie theater, the screen quickly changes its display from blank to a kind of mysterious desert with trees and no leaves. Sure enough, the Weeknd went over the top and somehow enters the screen, and from there on he walks through an abandoned desert with campfires, broken trees, and a lot of other creepy things. So this scene may represent the part of the song where the Weeknd sings, "We found each other, I helped you out of a broken place." As you may know, The Weeknd helped Selena through a lot, including the kidney he donated for her when she was in surgery. He helped her through a broken place, and while the lines don't match up with this scene, it's most likely this is what the abandoned desert represents. It could also be a representation of how The Weeknd feels lonely and torn apart after their breakup, and he sings a lot about his grief over the split in the song. Either way, what do you think this scene represents? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 6. So this next one comes once again from the desert scene towards the end of The Weeknd's journey. As he finishes up his short walk, The Weeknd quickly stops in front of a creepy-looking stone body. In the form of a woman, this body is most likely representing Selena Gomez. Later on in the video, the body makes another appearance, only this time looking much more defiant than the previous one. I personally think that this could definitely be a representation of Selena Gomez and think it all adds up together, but it's kind of scary as the body looks stone cold just sitting there. I'm sorry if we gave you nightmares, but we did have to share that one with you all, because it's one of the most important facts of the music video. There have been many theories as to what this stone figure could be, but one fan actually had some crazy speculation that we are going to come back to sometime later in the video. Number 5. Once again with the strange creepy woman. She appears one last time on the balcony of what looks like a rundown apartment. This scene is definitely very mysterious and in a way kind of like a horror theme. The camera zooms in on just the woman who is standing there. The scene quickly flips to Abel, where he is seen standing still with wind blowing by him. So maybe that represents Selena leaving the broken place, aka the desert, where she and The Weeknd found each other, symbolized by the desert to opt for the more basic relationship stuff we all know these days. This could also represent Selena leaving Weeknd for her ex Justin Bieber, as she changes from the run-down place to a high-rise apartment. This mysteriously creepy woman appears many times in the music video, and it definitely does represent something, and our theory is that each time she shows up, it's supposed to represent the timeline of Selena and Weeknd's relationship. From the broken place to breaking up, they went through a lot, as Abel sings throughout the song. Number 4. Inspired by a Space Odyssey. The official video features a scene reminiscent of Stanley Kubrick's famous 1968 movie, 2001: A Space Odyssey, which helped pioneer the sci-fi film genre. Towards the end of Call Out My Name, it cuts to the inside of a spaceship that resembles the iconic white tunnel that appears in the movie Spacecraft. The Weeknd is a noted sci-fi and horror fan who likes to pay homage to the film genres in his videos. He also featured Odyssey-inspired scenes in the video for his Daft Punk collaboration, I Feel It Coming. This may also explain the sort of secret unknown scenes in this song, mixed in with the crazy VFX, such as bats flying from his body. This could be another way The Weeknd is trying to get the message off that the music video is about his relationship with Selena. He transitions from dark, unknown broken places to moving out of her world in a spacecraft. All in all, I'm sure a lot of you didn't know that this and most of Weeknd's music videos are inspired by sci-fi scenes of real movies. Number 3. Transitioning back to the Stone Woman scene, a YouTuber had a pretty much genius theory about the topic. I honestly don't know what kind of Superman this guy is to think of this, but just hear us out. In the Weeknd song The Birds, the music video featured him as a bird because he broke a girl's heart. But now, the girl is supposed to represent that bird because she is the one breaking his heart. Wow, it all makes sense now. That's actually one of the craziest theories I've ever heard, but it definitely makes sense as it relates to The Weeknd's recent music videos. Let us know if you think this theory may be true. Personally, I don't know if it's that far as to going into the bird theory, but I definitely think the figure is supposed to represent the end of Selena and Weeknd's relationship. Or maybe just his feelings on all his past relationships. Drop a comment down below with your opinions, or maybe you think differently of all this. We would love to get more insight on the topic, and if you have more secret info to share, feel free to. Number 2. Going along with the previous fact, we have more lines from the lyrics that actually further the idea of this music video being a representation of his past song, Bird. In the lines, "Girl, why can't you wait? Girl, why can't you wait till I? Girl, why can't you wait till I fall out of loving?" Abel could be referring to his breakup with Selena Gomez. Shortly after they broke up, she started dating her ex Justin Bieber, not giving Abel enough time to get over the relationship. On the other hand, Abel was spotted leaving Bella Hadid's apartment, who he dated previous to Gomez, shortly after, indicating that maybe he didn't need much time after all. These lines also call back to Thursday, where he sings on The Birds Part 2, "She said please, mercy me, let me fall out of love." So I think these lines may be related to The Birds from his older song. Number 1. Call Out My Name may be the sequel to The Birds, and here's why. The Birds Part 2 by The Weeknd was released roughly 6 years before this song. Back then, The Weeknd would describe himself as somewhat emotionless and would disregard the slightest chances of having a serious relationship. He'd hint that women would be foolish to fall in love with him due to the personality traits. When used in comparison with the current track, a significant change in Abel's life and his way is depicted. The tables have definitely turned since his Thursday mixtape, in the most ironic of ways. He now finds himself in love with someone, begging her not to leave. He asks her to stay a little longer in order to ease the pain of her future departure, much as the woman on The Birds Part 2 asked him years ago. As painful as this may be for him, it does portray his emotional growth in relation to women. He allowed himself to care for someone enough to get hurt.
Just another reminder to enter the iPhone X giveaway we have going on. All you guys need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video. Thank you for watching till the end, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys later in the next video. Peace.